We back up in this thing one more time. Peace and love, y'all already know. Now for this one, not even wasting no time, we got the compromised individuals. You know what I'm saying? They put it right in our face. To even a couple other things. But let's get it. Let's get straight into it. Whoopi Goldberg on the screen right now. You know, this is back in the day. We've seen the levels of Whoopi Goldberg. Now, even with this, what does this look like? This look like a straight dude, right? Because she got the tie on and she got the hat on. You feel me? Like, this is like a meme type jump. Shit crazy. To fast forward now, she on The View. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, Whoopi Goldberg had locks for years. These are, for one, these are not real locks. If you know locks, you know already. These ain't no real locks. Now, as you can see, this is extensions. She got this added on to whatever hair that she has on her head. Even back in the day, shit, Whoopi Goldberg had joints like this, bro. She had the little individual braids. She had like the braids in the front, right, which turned into locks. Then she had like the extra braids in the back. What's a picture of that? I got pictures of that. Even like this nigga right here was a dude that was with Rick James. And then fast forward, this nigga looking like Rick James now. So it's a lot of HOLLYWEIRD shit, bro. You feel me? Even that, like, to Whoopi Goldberg's ex-husband, this dude right here, Ted, this motherfucker was wearing blackface. You know what I'm saying? She was married to a white man back in the day. And this same guy, as you can see, his face is in blackface right now. You know, this is a joke. But is it really a joke? That's crazy. See this right? This is her ex-husband. So, you know, like, some people that use things for leverage. This is why I think Whoopi Goldberg was on, you know what I'm saying? So even back in the day, people always made the jokes like, why Whoopi Goldberg ain't never had no eyebrows? I don't know. I don't know why she never had no eyebrows. But I know that Whoopi Goldberg was setting a kind of a blueprint to follow for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Getting that leverage in the game. You got a white husband and you from the black audiences. You know what I'm saying? You could bring them both together, either for the positive, but this is for the compromise. Because remember, this is back in the 80s. But let's keep it on the subject. Let's keep it moving. Even another one right here. You know what I'm saying? See how she got like the beads and shit like that. Kind of like what we see now. Now, I'm not bashing this for the record. You know what I'm saying? When both things come together and it's on a genuine level, then that's good. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Love is love. Love who you love. You correctly, I should say. And, you know how this represents the African woman with the beads and shit. And this represents the white man, the motherfucking, the pilgrim, the goddamn, the Christopher Columbus and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The coon shit. Now to even now, like, oh, I got my new queen. And you got the black and the red representation with the stars back there as well. With the flag, you know what I'm saying? The people with the hand poses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got scope stuff like that. To even this, like I was telling you, the dude back in the day that was with Rick James, he right here. To fast forward, this nigga ended up looking like Rick James. So that only puts it in your mind, that's a little crazy. Like, even like, remember towards the end of Rick James' life, Dave Chappelle did a skit on him, and he did a skit on Prince. Now, a lot of those times we was laughing at those joints because they was real funny, but they gave us a lot of things behind the scenes and things like that. So let's look at it now. The flamboyantness and shit like that. As you can see, you got the pink on, you know what I'm saying, with the white. Now, I'm only saying that because fast forward down the line, you see these same individuals that go from the masculine man look to the more feminine look. And like, we're in a whole different dynamic nowadays. We got Steph's Code out teaching these young fellas the right ways to represent the masculinity instead of the femininity. But it's both combined into one because we are made up off of both. But we got to know which one we are instead of just projecting this to have the perversion raising and things of that nature. Let's get back to it. See, like towards the end, Rick James is looking way different type shit, you know? We had the dreads up in his head. And this is around the time he was like, cocaine was a hell of a drug. Now, even with this nigga was looking like Dennis Rodman towards the end of his life type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you seen him back then. He had the braids. You know what I'm saying? The little braid extension type joints. You know what I'm saying? Looks crazy, right? The hidden hand. The black and the red. With his hand in his pocket, as you see right there. That's the hidden hand. Black and white. Dyed of the hair, representing compromise. Even this right here, like the glow, like Curtis Blow and shit like that. Look at this with the leopard print, like the Cheetah Girls type shit. You on the floor. Like a lot of this stuff is just like. Now, for the record, Rick James was cold with the music and all of that, but the imagery was just like I couldn't get behind it. Just like the Prince. It's one thing to get women, but do you have to be an actual woman to get a woman? You see, that's how you reel it in. Only a woman would know how to, you know what I'm saying, to please another woman to that level. Because if you are a woman, but a man, the masculinity, it attracts the femininity. So you know what I'm saying, this is letting you know the dynamic and things like that. The Red Room, even with Rick James. Now even with this looked like a dead representation. Like he got that the ghost type of makeup attire on, right? So this is probably a predictive program from back in the day, but it's the Red Room. So this is the Oath, as we know. The famous Malcolm X pose, you know what I'm saying? We've seen this with Richard Pryor, we've seen this with a lot of people. And he got that cross right there for being crucified, you know what I'm saying? In the blue right there as well. Now look at his casket, not his casket, but his tombstone. I've done it all, I've had it all, I've done it all, I've seen it all. It's all about love, God is love. So I've done it all, he's done it all, like been there, done it all, I've seen it all, seen the games, seen the ins and the outs. It's all about the love. It is about the love. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, even with him, he went a lot of different lengths and stuff like that. Back in the day with him and Marvin Gaye. Now Marvin Gaye, as we know, I'm had to do a segment on Marvin Gaye. I'm looking back at all these individuals that had kind of the crazy backstories, and we never got too in depth on those. So I'm gonna look back on the Marvin Gaye, with him getting shot by his dad, things of that nature, to even Sam Cooke, you know what I'm saying? Do some research on a lot of these things. Because a lot of things just we have to question, you know what I'm saying? It was very crazy. You know, with the Prince, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see how Prince had like the goddamn, you see, he got the femininity with the masculinity, because he got the hairy ass hamburger chest. And then you got the goddamn mascara on your face. So like, nigga, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? It's confusion. This is why niggas be confused. But look at this shit. Rick James with the lightning type of markings for the name, and you looking like a woman on the front cover, bro. Like, damn, Rick James was cold, but why he had to do all this? Look at this, bro. Who was eating this up? This look exactly like a blackface or something. You see how like the skin depiction, like the face look extra dark, but it look a little lighter, like it look a little fishy. You know what I'm saying? Look a little fishy right here. I don't know. That's extra makeup. To even right here, we got James Brown over here. He had so much goddamn makeup on his face that this shit sweated off. Let's look at that. That shit sweated off. Now he looking like he got a whole nother face under there, but you know, a different skin tone. And you got Boosie Collins on the side of them as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these individuals, they knew what it was. Now you got the flag color representation on you. A lot of these people did this thing, the black and white, and then all white, for the purity of James Brown. But we seen James Brown has Soul to Soul in the little mini movie and things of that nature to deal with the devil, for the longevity in the game, The Brick Wall. Now this is the song that had Charlie Wilson. It's the only song with Charlie Wilson and Rick James, and this is an unreleased song. And it so happens to have the brick wall in the background. Now, even if you do your research and look at Charlie Wilson, looks as relatively similar to Rick James. Now, toward the end of Rick James's career, his life, he was looking like Dennis Rodman, looking like a different character. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people that have been in the game for so long, a lot of them do dip and dabble in the drugs and get to that, but a lot of them get out of it. Now, look at this cover right here. You see them braids right there? Let's zoom in a little bit. You see them braids right there. You see like the dreads right here. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, yeah. You got them braids like kind of like that, right? Them 80s type of braids, you know? Let's rewind that jump. To like right here. The same flag colors, representation and shit like that, you know? You got this right here in the courtroom. You feel what I'm saying? Like celebrity jail. Now we know it a lot of these jails, so-called, they're celebrity jails. Not really jail like that. They're celebrity jail. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be nonsense. Even it's right here. We see the same type of jump with them braids going back, like kind of like this. Why does my music keep stopping? The damn notifications on his phone. So you know, even with the supernatural joint, I'm gonna do another one on supernatural because there's a whole lot of subjects to talk about supernatural. That's one of my favorite shows, and it shows everything so everybody can get up to speed with certain things. They put it on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write down more notes, but I just wanted to get started on that because I could go on for a couple more videos, which I will. You know what I'm saying? Now, as we see, the celebrity jail and things of that nature, like this, that picture, like the Baphomet, throwing up the Baphomet sign. You know what I'm saying? Throwing it up in the air, letting you know what it is with the flag color representation. You know what I'm saying? It's the flamboyant type shit. To even this, like, what is this? Now we even know Lionel Richie. We know the interracial stuff like that because he got a daughter, Nicole Richie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's combining both of them, and then you know, like these black superstar celebrities back in the day was loving these white women to the point where they wanted to be white at certain times to get that level of longevity, to get those audiences and stuff like that. You have people in blackface, people in whiteface. This nigga Rick James is in his drawers in the damn red room. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is he doing? I can tell you what he's doing. It's the oath. Look at this. Even this, like you see how Lil Wayne and Whoopi Goldberg type shit, right? We switched them Jones. What is really different? Lil Wayne had fucked up dreads sometimes. Sometimes this just got longer. But Whoopi Goldberg ain't never had no eyebrows. You feel me? So there ain't nothing really too different with this, but it was a little funny. I was like, all right, they the same person? We'll get into that on another video. But even this, so I was telling you, she had like the dreads at the top with the extensions at the end. You know what I'm saying? So there's two different styles. And even on another note, let's put this in here. How these two look exactly alike. What is this? And this is an NFL player, and this is Klay Thompson. The whole NFL player and Klay Thompson? That's pretty wild, isn't it? Let's look at some more stuff. 76. So let's look into this. His name is John. He actually is 90. He was born in 92. He's 29. You feel me? 6'4". You know what I'm saying? University of Miami. I believe he's on the Oakland Raiders, or he played for the Buffalo Bills, but he's an NFL player. No, basically. Look exactly like Klay Thompson. To even they made a damn picture like this. You know what I'm saying? What else do we have? We have this, John B. We have Klay Thompson looking like John B as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of like, I know we got like a lot of things that we like to say doppelgangers, so to speak, right? It's one person in the world that may look like you, or similar to you, or whatever like that. But when it's two identical and things like that, that's when you got to question it. Now for the record, Klay Thompson could be a interracial young man, you know, now. Probably older than me, so, you know, whatever. But, you know, interracial dude, basically. But John B, this motherfucker probably white. Or it could be in blackface. Because remember, he came in the game capitalizing off of the black audience and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To even like when Brandy was out on Moesha back in the day, this nigga was performing on that. So like, this goes to show you, this was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? This is the 90s. I'm a 90s baby, but I remember some of that. I used to watch a lot of all of the reruns, you know, all that. So like the 90s vibe is just my vibe for real. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the times before that and all that. So I just analyze everything from the history of our parents or from our own history, and we just put it all in correlation. So even, as you can see, like we got two sets of people he look like. Crazy, right? So this nigga right here looking like he just, come on, bro, like you ate some fucking burgers and shit, or you just really a big nigga like that. Now it's possible, but I don't know. So even like Klay Thompson, he out the game for a minute. He been out damn like 2 years. Still ain't playing right now. Now we know what that's the role playing from other celebrities, or they could really just be injured sitting out. But who knows, bro? They play different roles in the meantime. Even right now, he got his hair growing out. You feel me? So he got the fro right now. We don't know if that's just him just sitting and enjoying himself, or just him just recovering. Or who knows, bro? We're just questioning it. But even with this, Klay Thompson, you know what I'm saying? He's 31. Now look at this though. He was drafted number 1 in 2011. He was drafted in 2011, and his number is number 11. You know what I'm saying? See, like coincidental type of things like that. And he was number 1 in college at a point in time as well. But then his number has switched to 11. You know what I'm saying? To the Catholic schools and things of that nature. To even like this, John B, his first debut album, he came out the gate with the one eye symbolism for the joint Bonafide. And then the next album after this, 97, Cool Relax, that's the joint with Are You Still Down with Tupac and all that. Now even for Klay Thompson, let's scroll over a little bit. Know what that picture is? Here you go, right here. Are you still down? Like, are you still injured? Little riddles and shit. This putting my mind together. It could be a different person, but like I said, they even look like this. Like, he had the clean Drake face. This nigga look like he'll scare away the women before he reel them in. They're like, yo, bald face ass. You know what I'm saying? So when you come back out here like this, now the women like, oh, he got the, you know, say the perfect guy. You know how it be with the gram shit, all that coon shit. Oh, he got the curly hair. His nigga got the damn the S curl in his head, and he got a he grew his beard out. You know what I'm saying? So even with this guy right here, like John B, you see how John B ended up switched his appearance down the line, and he went back to white man attire type shit. You see how like right here, he looking like, okay, nigga like John Mike, like nah, he looking like what's the dude name? What's that gay singer nigga name? George Michael. He looking like George Michael right here and shit. You feel me? And then fast forward down the line, this nigga looking like a whole nother person. I'm gonna show you exactly who I think he is. It's probably this dude right here that was also on Vlad. R.A. the Rugged Man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. He kind of got the Vladish beard a little bit as well. Now, as you can tell, he rocks hats and stuff like that a lot. So these people be in characters, even with Vlad. Even when I seen this picture, I'm like, this, you know, this Vlad, we know Vlad for like his interviews and stuff like that. Most of the time, you gotta be smart with interviewing. Just like the first 48, it's like, nigga, you self-snitch. You tell certain shit, it ain't no snitching. You are the one that came on the platform. You said it out your mouth. You could easily be like, you know what, I want to talk about something else. I don't want to talk about that. But even with the Vlad, look at that. Let's spell this out. Vlad is just like L-A-P-D. You know what I'm saying? It's like the feds type shit. But as you can see, John B looking like this right here. To even switching his appearance from that, you know, in the past looking like this. Like this, like Klay Thompson with the fucking low cut type shit in college. To even this. Coming out here looking like this, like R.A. the Rugged Man, you know what I'm saying? Type shit like that. You know, with the hat on, hiding it. All these motherfuckers look alike. Got the gun on the joint, right? And they say rebels never die. Predictive programming type shit. Be real. That's another motherfucker that look like them. I ain't even gonna lie, I had to put them all in there. They all look alike, bro. Be real. From Cypress Hill, yes. And look at Be Real, you know what I'm saying? We already know who Be Real is. Legendary rap group, Cypress Hill. Him up in the back, got the B on the hat like John B. You feel me? Like, nah, I ain't saying he's soft or nothing like that, but you seen the beef with Ice Cube and shit like that. How Ice Cube got the rap jump, throw your neighborhood in the air, like talking about he took the cadence and shit from them. But he popularized that, because you know Ice Cube was the artist that was the big name back then. So was they. But you know, Ice Cube was just the NWA. So like, hence the influence for the people and things like that. Now it wasn't right, but Ice Cube took that shit, ran with it type shit, you know? I got the bald head like represent the skinhead type shit. So you know, different looks and stuff like that. With the skull and bones on the hat. This is kind of like Sons of Anarchy attire type shit. Like, you're a biker boy now. You know what I'm saying? 89. To even, like I was telling you, him and Ice Cube, they beef. So they squashed it, but this time is right here. Like, shit was just way different back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Now, even Ice Cube had the bandana on his head before Tupac and shit like that. So a lot of these people were solid, and other people took what they seen, ran with it. I'm about to get ready to wrap this video up in a minute, but even this dude right here, he been on Vlad a couple times. This motherfucker could very well be John B or Be Real from Cypress Hill. Now we seen Klay Thompson could probably have an imposter. Even when they had the little tour for the Golden State, they had a nigga called Fake Thompson, a fake Klay Thompson going around, like a plus size Klay Thompson. And even this, Die Rugged Man Die, with the bullet holes on the sides representing two characters, and he can be one of those characters. It could represent three characters, and he's playing the role of two other ones. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think, man, because all of this stuff I seen it and I'm like, hold up, let's put it all in there. You already know how we gotta do it. Are you still down? Are you still down? Still down, baby. Look at this shit. Out here looking like young Drake on goddamn comeback season and shit. You feel me? But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna come back at y'all with some more heat. This is like fake Thompson and shit. We're gonna end it off with this. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.